Welcome to Cooking and Combos with
Tiff
and Nick. Hey! Today, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party! We're celebrating 2-5.
our 25th episode.
Woo!
Our quarter episode.
So we planned on having just like appetizers and drinks and just have like a little light, fun show.
Right.
But unfortunately this week, women's rights have been taken away, so it's gonna put a little damper on everything.
Right.
But we still gonna have fun.
Right.
We just gonna tell you what we know about what's going on, Roe versus Wade and all that. But first, let's start with tempura shrimp or avocados.
Let's do our avocados.
Avocados. Okay, so we're doing tempura stuffed avocados. We have the avocados and pitted them, took the seed out, and then we like scooped a little bit of avocado away, added that to our mixture. We chopped up a whole bunch of shrimp, like real small, not a whole bunch of shrimp, but just made them really, really small. Added green onions, artichoke hearts, a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and made a little mixture. Then we sauteed it a little bit and stuffed our avocados. So now we made our homemade tempura with just flour and water and seasoning. I don't know what this other stuff is at the store. I never buy tempura in the box or whatever. I just make mine from flour and water, and I don't use cold water either. Everybody say you're supposed to use ice cold water. I don't use ice cold water. I just put water, mix it up, and get it to the consistency that I like. I dip the shrimp in there and then rinsed it off just to make sure that that's the consistency that I wanted it to be. So now we're going to tempura our shrimp and our avocados, and we'll see you over here. So now we're going to tempura our shrimp and our avocados. So like I said, we pitted them, we put them together, put the stuffing in the middle, we put them together, and now we just put our little tempura sauce, tempura batter on them, and we're just gonna cook them. And Tiffany's gonna tempura her salt and pepper
shrimp. Lightly dip it in there. So here's that delicious shrimp stuffed tempura avocados.
Let's get it!
With our homemade sauce.
That Nicole.
Yes, delicious. This is so good.
And our tempura panko.
Next, we're moving on to our tempura panko shrimp with our cocktail sauce. Delicious.
So as we stated earlier, we thought we was going to have a turn up little 25th episode, appetizers and drinks.
Quarter episode.
That's right. But like we said, women's rights have been taken away in Texas, and our Supreme Court, the justices kind of went out the cowardly way on Roe versus Wade, and women in Texas, this is starting off, in Texas are no longer to have abortions after 6 weeks. And as women are aware, I don't know how men feel, but
my man gonna be sad.
But as women,
18 years.
18 years. You paid child support and it wasn't even his.
Right.
So as we are reproductive women, we have our menstrual cycle once a month. Sometimes people don't know if they're pregnant until
After 6 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So
with the 6 week rule, if a woman does not find out until after she's 6 weeks pregnant, she having a baby. In Texas, they overturned the abortion law, and I know I follow people, a lot of Trump supporters. I'm just gonna say it, they say they're Christians. Like, this is the the baddest thing, like abortion. Like, they think this is abomination to the Christian life. As a woman, I think it's a woman's choice. We have a forgiving God. We never know the circumstances of the woman. Mm-hmm. What happened.
Incest. In Texas, the law or whatever it is, it's a ban on abortions. There's nothing stated in this law for incest,
rape,
or rape. So you get raped and you traumatized. You don't know that you didn't have your period. Some people ain't thinking about a period.
Right.
You happy that it's not. That's not one less thing that you have to focus on.
Right.
And there's nothing in there that says that you can't have an abortion for those two specific things.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Like if an uncle rapes you or whatever, Yeah,
you have to carry this baby. I'm not saying, like, I'm a Christian. Thank you, Lord. I'm a Christian. Mm-hmm. But, like, there's a lot of sins that people commit. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I just feel like it's a woman's body, her choice. Let her make the decision. Mm-hmm. Like, if it's not a full-term baby, of course.
Right.
Like, don't kill no full-term baby, but at least let women have that choice. That's her religion, her spiritual walk, whatever let that woman have her choice. We don't tell a man, you need to get fixed because you have too many kids, get fixed.
Which is reversible. Right. So at childbearing ages, at 13 or whenever boys start whatever, having a little emotions, get a vasectomy, and then when you're ready to have that baby, then we're going to reverse it for you.
Right.
Come on. It's a man's world. Women's rights are being revoked. And next, they're going to move on to black people rights. It's civil rights. All this is civil rights. Women's rights and black or African American rights are all in the civil rights. That was all part of the civil rights movement. So you want to restrict women from doing something, and now it's just going to move on it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Right. That's
how I feel. I just think that there's so many things in the Bible that people pick and choose, nitpick what they want to do. There's no one sin greater than another. Not one, except for blasphemy. That's it. So you can't sit here and tell a woman that she can't have an abortion because this is not the path that she wants in life.
And we're not saying like just reckless women that's just
not using it for birth control.
Don't use it for birth control. But I'm like, under certain circumstances, the law shouldn't be able to tell a woman when she could have her creative. I feel like I'm a rapper. When she could have her creative.
Tupac. I was trying to do Kanye earlier. You do Tupac now.
Yeah, so that's just my opinion. Everybody have opinions, like everybody have
assholes,
buttholes. That's my opinion. I feel like let the woman choose her rights. Mm-hmm. Nobody's walking around telling the man he should be circumcised, he should get fixed, he should.
Exactly. But it's a man's world, so they walking around, and then these women who are just followers who don't have a mind of their own are just following the leader. Like Trump, let me tell you this. So when he was going to run for president, he wasn't running for president. This is before when he was young. When he said, they asked him a question about if he would run for president, something about the abortions or whatever. And the lady asked him, it was an interview, she asked him if he had ever had any partner he's ever been with has had an abortion. He said, "Oh, that's a good question. What's the next one?" Let that sink in. So people over here following Trump, when we know he got babies, we don't know. There's no, obviously, medical records are private, but there is no doubt in my mind, I'm going to be honest, if I had to bet my life savings on it, I had to bet my life on it, I would tell you this man has had a woman have an abortion for him.
They all following Trump. I don't know. But I just know that it's gonna affect men too.
Mm-hmm.
So man, y'all gotta wrap it up because after 6 weeks, 18 years.
And then not even that. Okay, not even this is gonna be a long conversation.
Well,
So the law says that, or the bill or whatever it is, says that you can't even assist a bet. They said a bet. And they're not specifying what a bet means. A bet could mean anything. You can't abet someone in having an abortion. So the person who's actually having the abortion, if they have it 6 weeks in one day, you an Uber driver. You take somebody to get to the abortion clinic. Mm-hmm. The doctor, the receptionist, the nurse, people in the waiting room. You can sue all these people for $10,000 because they allowed this person to get an abortion.
Wow.
You can, so now there's speculation that there's going to be bounty hunters in Texas, and whoever follows suit, there's going to be bounty hunters out there looking for people so they can collect bounties on these people these women. Let's be real, because no man can have an abortion, no matter how cute you are in your wig and your dress or whatever. Women, take them to jail for $10,000. Sue them.
Wow.
And sue all these other people.
Wow.
That's too much for me. You can just, and on top of that, they have a law that says, recent law in Texas, where you don't have to have a license to carry a gun. Full on, just let me have a gun right here. I don't care. I'm brandishing my weapon. They don't care.
Arizona too.
So,
Texas,
but I'm just gonna say Texas right now because that's what we're talking about. So you got this person out here telling me in front of this abortion clinic, you can't have no abortion. Pulling a weapon on somebody, and it's legal. Really?
Yeah.
So, within the last 48 hours, abortion clinics have shut down completely. They don't even want to perform abortions anymore.
Wow.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
That's Texas.
And whoever follows suit, because this is the whole Roe versus Wade thing. That's why we were talking about that, is because basically it's been overturned. They didn't specifically say Roe versus Wade has been overturned, but basically Roe versus Wade was saying that the government cannot get involved with a woman having an abortion. But now the government is involved with a woman having an abortion.
Well, the government involved with everything right now.
And the justices in the Supreme Court, the two that Donald Trump and then the other Republican. They're not Republican. What do they call them? Conservatives. Mm-hmm. They all voted for this, and then the other ones were just I can't believe this is what happened. Because Trump appointed that lady, whatever, I can't remember her name right now. Uh-huh. Because he appointed her, that could have been made the biggest difference. If the Democrats were as aggressive as Mitch McConnell, remember how aggressive he was when it was time for Kavanaugh to get in? It was a whole year and a half before it was time for a new election. And he was like, no, we need to get somebody in there now. And when Ruth, what's her name? When she passed away, it's gonna be good. When she passed away, it was 3 months or something like that. And sometimes it just seemed to me, they just working together. I'll give you this if you give me that. A this for that, a quid pro quo.
What is your opinions on the Roe versus Wade?
You hear me. I'm real. Every time I get real loud and I speak like this, I'm real passionate about certain things.
Very passionate. Well, let's show you what we made.
Okay, so you guys already seen our avocados and our shrimp. So we're gonna move these over here. These are caprese salad skewers, and we put them on the grill for a couple of minutes just to let the mozzarella shrivel up a little bit. So we have our grape tomatoes, we have our homegrown basil, mozzarella balls, more basil in the middle, and a cherry tomato. And we just grilled them. If you don't want to grill them, you don't have to. But we grilled them just for a little bit, and now we're going to drizzle them with some balsamic glaze. And if you wanted to do the traditional way, you can just put some olive oil, some vinegar, and some salt and pepper, and call it a day. And we're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of parsley flakes, just to give it a little, some color, some green, some more green, actually. And there you have it. Beauty. Caprese salad skewers. Beautiful.
Great appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
So next we're making keto burgers. So we're gonna do, oh, you chop these like big. Oh, we're gonna add our bacon on our burgers. I'm gonna put some of them in half, besides whatever size bacon you want.
Whatever you want, that's up to you.
However you want your bacon.
Mm-hmm.
You want a 4 bacon, a C bacon. No, I'm just or some people like their bacon crispy, some like a little softer. Mm-hmm. However you choose your bacon. We have different types of bacon over here.
Mm-hmm. Different sizes,
different sizes.
However you want to. If you want to pre-chop your bacon, that's fine. We cooked ours, some of them whole, and then I think we chopped some of them in half.
Right. Just gonna see what cooks better.
Yeah, just to see, you know. So we put we have cheese. So we made them into like a meatball, basically. We grilled them. And then we put a little cheese while I was on the grill, and now we're adding our bacon that we cooked on the stove.
So after bacon, we're gonna do what? The lettuce.
Mm-hmm.
The lettuce. These are kind of big lettuce, so I'm gonna just chop a little half. Like my husband loves lettuce, so he will leave his whole. But we don't want to cover it.
Or just split it, or just do it like that.
Yeah.
You
fold
want
it.
to, yeah, fold it. That might not have worked. Knock the bacon off of one. That didn't work, y'all.
These are keto friendly. You don't want no bread, no carbs, girl. You don't need no carbs. Okay. So one more. Okay. And we're gonna move on to the tomato or cherries. What did I say? Tomatoes, the pickles.
I'm gonna eat a little bit of bacon right here.
So our pickles. Okay, I'm doing a lot, so I'm trying to rush, but you can make them really pretty.
Mm-hmm. We'll show you our end result on a different plate.
Right. Hopefully we have enough. Bacon. Bacon. Why do you keep saying bacon?
Did you love
pickles?
bacon?
All right, apparently. Well, one will be pickle free. So after that, we're gonna do our. So we got some decorated skewers. Just put holes in them and stick them in. Put some pickle, lettuce, bacon.
That's so cute.
And you have your little appetizer. This is our quarter episode. So we're making cute little appetizers, and we have our little drink.
Tiffany made this drink. This is the Tiffany special.
Yeah. So that's
our berries kind of been soaking a little bit too long.
So we did champagne with Ciroc,
berry
Ciroc, and was that our peach? It was
peach raspberry lemonade.
Peach raspberry lemonade.
And some
topped with fresh fruit. We got our raspberries and our oh, we got some hanging.
that corn silk.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Blackberries and raspberries. So good.
This is great. Party favors.
Since we're going into football season, you know, episode 1 we was on the Super Bowl.
Right.
Episode 25 we're going into football season. So, you know, if, you know, wives always mingle with other wives when their husbands are having football day or whatever it is, you know, on Sundays. Women get tired of doing wings and potato skins. This is some other little things that you could do for your appetizers at a football party or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be Super Bowl, but just like some cute little things. And men like these things too, even though they don't really care how it looks. They're gonna enjoy picking up these little finger foods and you know, enjoying them. Having things right there.
Oh my God, little burger disappeared. See how cute?
Super, super cute.
And kids love them too because they're fun, cute little meals, carb free. I know everybody's trying to get their summer body in the well, it's almost fall, fall, winter. So it's keto friendly, cute. And we got a little decoration, and
these are really, really cute. Last but not least, we have jalapeno popper corn. Okay, so what we did was we got the corn with the husks on them, peeled the husk and the, what is that called? The silk off of it, boiled them for like 2 minutes, then we grilled them to give it a little charred flavor, and we cut it off the what is this thing called in the middle? The cob. We cut it off the cob. So now we're gonna add jalapenos. Can't have jalapeno popcorn without jalapenos, okay? I'm only gonna get this a little bit because earlier I felt how hot it was. Okay? Jalapenos, bacon, can never have too much bacon. Bacon, jalapenos, corn. What is this? Cream cheese. Cream cheese. Mix it all together. And we had to let the cream cheese sit room temperature. You don't put it in the refrigerator because it's going to be too hard to mix together, okay? I got that okay. I think I got that from my boss, okay? He says something to me, he says, okay? Like he's Italian, but he's definitely not. Mix it all together. And then, once you're done mixing it together, you put cheddar cheese inside of it. You can take this to wherever, and they're gonna love it. Thank you for watching Cooking and Combos with Tiff and Nick. Hey, see you next week.
25. Oh, wait, live.